Hello everyone, welcome to this video, and welcome to my channel if you haven't watched any of my videos before. This video is about the road trip to South Carolina and Georgia, and if you don't know, my mom and I went to the US in April this year, and we stayed for the most part in North Carolina, but in the middle of the trip we also went to South Carolina and Georgia, specifically to Myrtle Beach and Savannah. I've been planning to make a video about just a road trip, so this is that video. Oh, and I've also planned to make this video for a while now, but as you might know, I moved and I started university, so haven't really had a lot of time. And I'm also recording this in my apartment, which feels kind of awkward because I have no idea if my neighbors can hear me. But I guess they'll just have to find out about my road trip. But anyway, let's get into the video. The car we used, we got to borrow from the people we were staying with, which was nice, but it was a very big car. I mean, cars in America are very big in general, but it turned out okay, it wasn't that bad. So we started our drive, and the first destination was Myrtle Beach in South Carolina. And this destination my mom chose. I mean, she planned the entire trip and everything, so, you know, she chose this one too. And when she was an exchange student, she said all the kids from her high school went to Myrtle Beach on some break, and she never went there. I'm gonna talk more about driving later in this video, because I have some things to say, but honestly, I'm surprised by how well it went. So yeah, we arrived in Myrtle Beach, and we parked our big car into a very small garage, and then we got to the hotel and to our room, which was on the 18th floor, very high up. So yeah, as you can see, we had a nice view, obviously. Yeah, and then we just took a little walk to this Mexican restaurant, and then I realized that, wow, this water tastes like pool water. Okay, it was worse in Tennessee, but it was bad here, so I realized, okay, I'm probably not going to be able to drink a lot of this water. Great. But that was it for the first day. It was pretty late, so we just went to the hotel. Oh, actually, never mind. We actually went to the beach one more time to see the sunset, which was very nice. Okay, so day 2, we woke up and we went down to have some hotel breakfast in America, and wow, I mean, this was, I don't even know if this was a cheap hotel, but this breakfast was crazy. There was so much single-use plastic. We were like amazed by the alley. We were just 2 people, and we don't even eat a lot, me and my mom. So yeah, we were a little bit shocked about that, but it wasn't too bad, like the food. Anyway, so we started the day just by being at the beach because my mom likes that, and I guess I could talk about that. I'm not a beach person, like I don't like being on the beach and doing nothing, so I thought, okay, whatever, I'm just gonna do something else. So what I did was I just walked around the shore, and I looked for some shells that weren't broken, but I didn't find any. So, but it was fun to just walk around and look, and well, it was fun until this horrible incident happened to me, guys. So I was walking there, looking for some shells, and suddenly in front of me this big, like pink or red jellyfish appeared, and like washed up in front of me, and like almost touched me. So I was like, okay, I think that's enough looking around on the beach for me. I don't know if these things like sting or what, so I was just a little bit taken aback, maybe, yeah. So then we just walked to the area with more gift shops and things to look at, because the hotel was pretty far from it. But it was nice to walk there. You know, I like filming a lot of these things. It was so, everything was just from the 80s. I mean, same with our hotel, it was very old. So I had a lot of fun filming different like places and things. I mean, I've never been in a place like this. And also we went to this arcade, just looked around, and I had a mint chocolate milkshake, because I don't think I'll ever try another flavor, honestly. Yeah, then we went to some gift shops, and this one gift shop in particular was really, really cool. It was called the Gay Dolphin, and it was also pretty old. This place was huge. I was like, I lost my mom in there, and it took a while to find her, but it was so many different things. I don't even know what I would call it. It was like a antique shop at the same time as a gift shop. So many clothes and so many decorations, and I don't even know. But that's something I like. This is like everywhere, obviously, but these damn gift shops, there's so much just garbage. And I mean, I don't even know who's supposed to be buying these things? I guess people are buying it, but it was just so much trash. And also, I couldn't find anything I actually wanted. I tried to find a small water bottle during this whole trip, but all I could find was like huge water bottles and these Stanley cups everywhere. But I did want this wine holder with the crab, so, but it was very heavy, so we couldn't really bring that home, unfortunately. But we didn't really buy a lot in there. I think I bought some postcards that I can put on my wall because I like the pictures. Yeah, then we went back to the beach area and we went to this pier to eat. And yeah, we had a nice view. We ate some fish and chips and then drank some pool water again. And it was very interesting. The bathroom in this restaurant. I don't know if it was a changing table or what, but there was so much braille. I had to take a picture. I was like, wow, what could this possibly say? That is so much braille. Oh, and also, I mean, this might be very weird to you if you're from America or a culture that does this, but in Finland, young couples are the only ones that hold hands. Like, you never see any old people holding hands, like couples. So that was interesting to me, to see a lot of old people holding hands. So I had to take a few pictures. I don't know. It's. Let me know if that's weird. I hope you appreciate my little collection of pictures of people holding hands. Not creepy at all. No. Yeah, but I had some fun just filming and taking photos with the pier, and then we went to some gift shops on the way back to the hotel. It was very nice to film in the dark, and then I also filmed a little bit once we got to the hotel because it was a nice view. But yeah, that was basically what we did in Myrtle Beach, and that was day 2. Alright, so then the next day, day 3, we began driving to Savannah. So one of the things that was really new to me was like big highways, because the place I come from, the fastest you can drive is 90 kilometers per hour, which is like I think 55 something miles per hour. So it was obviously different. Big highways with like a lot of lanes. We don't have any lanes where I come from. Like there's 2 lanes and that's one way and the other way. One thing I noticed that there's a lot of road work everywhere. Like all the time it was like merge to this lane, and pretty often nothing happened anyways. I don't know. Yeah, it was easier than I thought because you don't really have to think a lot when you're on big highways. You just kind of choose lanes and end up where you want to go if you don't miss any exits, I guess. Which we did a couple times because my mom cannot read Google Maps instructions correctly, and I got so pissed off. Like, I lost my mind so many times. Like, we got along very well on this trip. Better than I expected because we were together basically the entire time. But we did not get along very well when I was driving and she was giving me instructions because she could not give me instructions at all. That's not talking about driving. Yeah, and then we got to Savannah. My mom told me she always wanted to go to Savannah, like she'd known about it and she just knew that she wanted to go there. I have no idea about any places where you can go, so I'm just happy she decided things, and I'm very happy she decided Savannah because I was honestly very amazed. Like it was so beautiful and like just very cool place. So we arrived and we were staying at this little hostel, and yeah, here's the house, and I just love the houses. It was so nice to walk around and look at the houses, like very beautiful old wooden houses, and reminded me a little bit about some houses at home, honestly. Then we went into like the city center. We had to walk quite a bit to get like closer to the center, but that was just nice to walk and film, take photos and things. I think we bought a coffee. Yeah, we went to a cafe, and then oh my god. Yeah, we went to this cafe, and also the coffee was very cheap. I was surprised. But at this cafe there was a guy with a kilt, so I just had to, I don't know, like, big deal, but that's just one thing I remembered, and I took a picture also. Anyway, so yeah, we walked closer into the city, and yeah, we just looked around mostly because we had been driving so much, so it was kind of late. I saw this squirrel, and I saw some cool cars also, and then it was so late, so we just walked back to the hostel in the dark, which was very nice. That was day 3, maybe? Yeah. Okay, so then day 4, we bought some breakfast and walked to a park to eat, and that was also very good. But this like muffin thing, I don't know what the hell that was, but it was very salty. I don't know if they put salt instead of sugar or something, but that was just not very good. But yeah, we just sat in the park for a while, and it was so nice for me. I'm very interested in like plants, so it's cool for me to look at like different plants everywhere. Took some pictures and also see some house plants that are just growing outside. but whatever. Anyway, after having breakfast, there was a guided tour of this house, and I guess it was multiple houses, but the tour was about like some history of slavery and slavery in Savannah specifically, I think, and about this house, and yeah, they showed where the enslaved people were living, and I think it's very good that we went there, and it was very interesting. I obviously didn't take any pictures or anything there. It's good. I think it's like when you go to beautiful places like this, there's not a lot of things reminding you of the history, so it's good to like actually make an effort to know about it. Yeah, so I'm glad we did that. And then we just went to some thrift stores and gift shops and walked around, just looking around honestly. And we also had some pizza, which was good. But one thing I have to say about, like, this is one thing I noticed in America, once again. It's like you guys discovered glow-in-the-dark, like, things yesterday. Throughout the entire trip, there was so many, like, toys and things for sale that are like, oh, here's this fun necklace or whatever, but guess what? It glows in the dark. Can you fucking believe that it glows in the dark? It's like, yes, I can. And here, these, for example, as well, these shirts, there's like, oh, the signs magically burst into color in the sun. Okay, I don't know, but maybe that's fun. I don't know, maybe I'm just jealous I don't have that. But yeah, then we walked to like to the harbor, and of course I had to get myself a mint chocolate milkshake again. But yeah, we watched some boats, and this is a fun story I can tell you. My grandfather, when he was young and he was working on ships or boats or whatever, one of the harbors he came to was actually right here in Savannah. So he's been right here a very long time ago. So we bought him a postcard, and we sent him a postcard from Savannah. He was very happy about that. And this was really fun. We went to a corner store to buy some, I don't know what it was, but that we were just shocked at the sight. Suddenly, in front of us on this shelf was these gingerbread cookies. That's a Swedish brand that we buy around Christmas, you know? Gingerbread. This is exactly the cookies that we buy. And why are they like in a small corner store? There's not even a lot of things to choose from here, but there's just these cookies. Why? Very surprising, very fun, very shocking, honestly. And then this time, instead of walking back to the hostel, we actually took the bus, and the bus was called, well, it was called the Dot. I had this picture right here, and that was very fun to take a bus. We got help from some woman who knew more about it, but yeah, it was fun. And then later that night we walked to a sushi place, and we had some sushi, which was very spicy for me because I'm very bad with spicy things. So I kind of cried my way through the whole dinner, but you know, it was worth it, I guess. And I took some photos, and I took this video which reminded me of Twin Peaks. If anyone has seen Twin Peaks, thank you for your service. But there's like a reoccurring scene where with blinking lights like this. I don't know. But that was basically it for day 4, which was the last day. Well, kind of. And then we just went back to the hostel. And then we woke up, and it was day 5, just a driving home day. And these roads were not as much traffic on them, which was nice. And we just, I don't know, it felt like it didn't take very long to drive either. Looked at some train tracks, looked at some old houses that we saw along the way. It was also fun to see like the nature and topography change as we went. It was nice to come back to the mountains, you know? Okay, so I guess that's kind of the end of the road trip. So what can I say about this? I don't know. Well, actually I do know. I don't know why I'm sounding so bored in this video. Maybe my voice is just bored naturally. I'm not bored, okay? I can't help it. But yeah, we had some fun destinations, and it was nice to go on a road trip. I'm glad we did it because it felt a little scary to just go out on our own like this because we had been so much with the people we were staying with. Suddenly we just drive away to other states alone. But it was nice. I'm glad we did it, and I'd really like to go back to the U.S. Sometime and go on road trips in other places, like again, or more west, or maybe I don't know, more south. I don't know, anywhere honestly, but probably not in the coming 4 years, if you know what I mean. It was fun going on a road trip, and I hope you liked the videos and the pictures. And I hope I didn't edit this too bad because I have no idea now. Recording a voiceover is so hard. I have no idea what I'm doing. Also, same as last video, I'm using this camera like that I filmed these videos with. That's my mic, so that's why it sounds crazy. But I don't care. I'm not gonna get a mic. Okay? I like when it sounds bad. Okay? You probably don't like it, but whatever. I have a couple ideas for more videos. Like I said a while ago that I want to do like a tutorial for how I make my videos that I post on TikTok. And maybe I definitely want to do some more vlogs. And also someone mentioned in the last video, I think, that I could do a Q&A, and I would love to do a Q&A, but I don't know if I could collect enough questions for that, but it would be very fun to do. I definitely want to do that, if I can. But I think that's all I have to say. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope you liked it enough to keep following me or something. I don't know. Bye.